Yeah. We good. Thank you for letting me know. We're here. No voice, but we're good. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. It should be okay. Let's just check. Yeah, it should be okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we're live. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's doing all right. Not been streaming for a while. Been off. I've been trying to soak up this transfer window. I've been trying to relax and kick back and see how the window plays out. And it's been a long season last year. I did a lot of content for last year. I did a lot of traveling for last year's MUFC games, and I have a long season to come. I'm gonna be doing some. I'm not gonna announce just yet what it is I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna be doing some creative content for you guys and girls, and gonna be covering a lot of Man United stuff. Gonna be covering a lot of boxing stuff. But today is specifically, let's talk about Ronaldo. Let's talk about Frankie De Jong. Let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about Manchester United. If you want to speak to me, there's a link in the comment section. You can click that link. If your Wi-Fi is good, you can come and speak to me live on the show virtually. Make sure you have a camera. Make sure you have your microphones working or headphones or whatever is working, and you can come and talk to me. Yeah, you can join in on the show as well. It's a dial-in show, so dial in using the link. It should be pinned on the chat. But listen, I'm pissed. I am not happy at the moment. The way the transfer window's gone, I've been holding it in. I've been soaking it all in, and I've been thinking, you know what? Murta's here, Woodward's gone. Let's let Man United do their business. Let's see how we go about this transfer window. This transfer window started off a bit shaky. Some teams they went about making deals before the window even opened. They had AIPs in place, which is an agreement in principle. But Man United, you know, Ten Hag come in with we were in talks with Declan Rice, we were in talks with XYZ. Ten Hag is given his list. Frankie De Jong is on the list. Yet we haven't managed to sign Frankie De Jong, and it is July 2nd. The whole of June is gone. The whole of June is gone. 30th of June has come and gone. The books are balanced. Balanced, unbalanced, I don't know. But I'm just using the analogy. It's balanced. It's the date, it's done. Frankie De Jong is not here. And today, reports have come out that Ronaldo wants to leave. He wants to leave Manchester United a year early, a whole year early than his contract finishes. We as a club are finished. I said this in the start of January. I said June. I said this in the start of June that this is going to be a bad window. It's the second of July, and the only person we have signed is a 15 million euro left back, a 22-year-old left back. That's all we've signed. We ain't reinforced shit. Ronaldo's saying we ain't signed anyone, like we ain't just signed Malacia. That's how he's looking at it. We ain't signed no one. All the people been telling me to be positive. Positive for what? 15 millimeter grass. You want me to be positive because Ten Hag's ordered the grass to be 15 millimeters and doing some triangle drills, and Alvaro Fernandez is taking the ball off Ahmad. Positive for what? Big up Mohammed watching all the way from Ghana. Love. Positive for what? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about the Ronaldo situation as well. Let me interact with you all. But I tell you what, I am not at all happy about this situation. Not at all happy about this situation. The fact that Ronaldo wants to leave now means a really clear detrimental thing. It means he is aware that the club is not making forward decisions to reinforce the squad to go and compete for top four. Ronaldo wants to win things. That's just how he is. He wants to win things. And if he could win something in Manchester United, that would be massive for him. That would be huge. But can he? We ain't signed no, we just signed a left back. But oh, the window's still open. Hashtag windows just opened. If you know, you know. Big up Ed Woodward. Ed, what have you done? Ed, we're in deep shit because of you now. You messed up our wage structure. You messed everything up, and look where we are now, Ed. And you're here on my stream. Trey says it was like 2 days ago. A lot of people were hyping up United finally getting signings done, and now they aren't still official. Don't be surprised if Jaden is holding 7. This is bollocks. This is a whole lot of bullshit. That's what this is. I'll tell you as it is. And people don't want to hear it. Everybody, like majority, if you know me from Twitter, you know I'll be on spaces. Majority of the fan base were on my case because I was saying I haven't seen anyone come in yet. I want to see a player change their profile picture. I want to see Frankie de Jong come in. I want to see MUTV. I want to see the original the main page post Frankie de Jong. Then I'll believe it. I ain't believing Fabrizio. I ain't believing no one. I ain't believing Ornstein. I ain't believing Fabrizio. I ain't believing Sky. I ain't believing nobody. I want the player to hold the shirt up like this. Like this. Then I'm believing that the player signed. Only this week I was told earlier, Wednesday, Frankie de Jong coming in on Wednesday. T-shirts getting announced on weekend. Frankie de Jong is coming in Wednesday. Then Frankie de Jong is coming in Thursday. Then Frankie de Jong is coming in weekend. Kit launch gets postponed to next week. Now all of a sudden, Laporte has come out and said he'll do anything to keep Frankie de Jong. Yeah, he did this when Messi was leaving. Yes, but I don't care. He's done it and he's put dirt in the works. And that statement has come out the same time that the Ronaldo issue has sprung on us. At the same time, exact same time. Trace Woodward says, I've been in the my days listening in, bro. It's long. Illuminati spaces, yeah. You know what it is. What do people expect? You are supposed to be competing for stuff and to show zero sense of urgency to get new players. No surprise, Ronaldo wants out of a complacent club. Drink the porridge, they said. Drink the porridge, they said. Drink the porridge, they said. They told me drink the porridge. Eat the porridge or whatever. They told me. Windows just opened. Long window. These things take time. But when I was being negative, so-called negative anyways, when I was raising concerns, when I was saying that I am a bit skeptical, players, business is getting done, top teams that are in top 4 are doing business like they're in top 4, and we aren't. Big up Malcolm. How you doing, bro?
What's good, Baz? What are you saying?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Talk to me.
Listen, man. Listen, I can't look. I understand the fans' frustration, but at the same time, I can't say I'm not surprised because we've been in the same situation before, and the fact that now Ronaldo is coming out and saying and addressing it, literally just sums up where we are right now. And to me, I can't even say that I'm frustrated. Like I can't say that I'm mad because at the same time I understand like where he's coming from. You know what I mean? Because like he's won it all. He's won everything. He's won the Champions League, Ballon d'Or. Like literally, he is the guy. And so I don't think fans should really be putting out all their frustration on him. Yeah,
I don't
just
think. Listen. Ronaldo's gonna want to achieve things. That's for sure. But
Mhm.
I think he could still do something in United. Now, this thing about Ronaldo and Champions League constantly going in my ear. Ronaldo wants Champions League. Ronaldo wants Champions League. Has Ronaldo told you lot he wants Champions League? How
Look,
do you know that he doesn't want to maybe compete in the Europa and try and have a good run and maybe win it? He just wants to see the squad strengthened. He might want to
like,
see the squad strengthened. If the
like
squad
I,
was being reinforced and strengthened, maybe he might change his mind. But the squad ain't being strengthened. The reports say lack of ambition. Ronaldo has concerns about how Man United is doing business in the transfer window. That's what the reports say. It doesn't say Ronaldo wants to leave because he wants to win the Ballon d'Or. It
Mhm,
doesn't. Is he at that age to win a Ballon d'Or again? No, he's not.
mhm.
So I don't understand this situation about Champions League. I don't think he's selfish. I really don't.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like if you're looking at a player like Ronaldo, like this isn't just some any other ordinary striker. You know what I mean?
True.
This is someone that has, won it all. This is someone that, he's a player that we rarely see, honestly. Like not a lot of people can do what he can do. And so I just feel like just for him to just stay another season though. Like I understand like, you're saying that he can provide the goals, but I think that he has to also think about himself as well. I'm not saying that he's selfish or anything, but you know, he loves the club as well. Like I know how much he loves United, but he needs to think about himself. He needs to think about his family. And honestly, I just don't think, playing in the Europa League when other players like such as Messi, who's even in this at the same, you know, who's even at the same like at the same peak of his powers as well, is literally still playing in Champions League, and Ronaldo's just there watching everyone else. Like I just feel like it just doesn't look like a good picture on him and even on us. And if you want to actually rebuild this team, I think it's best that Ronaldo just steps away, just for the good of the club. And
But one more
well,
season. What's one more season gonna do? Who's gonna give us the goals? Who? I've just done a stream with KG, my friend from United View.
mhm,
Someone on that stream said get Ganacho in to replace Ronaldo. We're finished.
yeah.
Malcolm, we're finished. We're
Oh
finished,
no,
bro.
absolutely.
Who?
Like
Rashford
it's
is going to give you the goals? Do you think Rashford can give us 20 goals? Do you think Martial can give us 20 goals? Do you think Bruno can? I believe Bruno can give us some goals. Yes, I
mhm,
do believe. But do you think Bruno can give us the same amount of goals?
mhm,
Elanga, is he going to give us the goals? Sancho, is he going to give us the? Who's going to give us the goals? Someone tell
yeah,
me. Take Ronaldo
yeah.
out of the picture. Take him out. Who are we going to replace him with? Just everybody in the comment section, drop names. Drop. I don't want to hear no part. Just give me names. Give me a name that you think that can help us, because I'm tired of the fan base telling me that Ronaldo is. It'll be a good thing if he leaves right now. It won't, in my opinion. It won't.
Like honestly, like whatever you say, there is no, absolutely, like I absolutely understand what you're saying. Like, but at the same time, we need to think about the future. Like, even though Ronaldo can provide the goals for us, even though he can, it's just we can't like when a player says he wants to leave. Like, I'm not saying that he has said he wants to leave, but when a player has addressed the issue, like we can't force a player to say, oh, like we can't force a player to stay, even though he still has like a 1 year contract left with us. Like, if this guy actually says what I think he's saying, like we can't like we have to like we have to think about the future. Like we can't just say, "Oh no, you have a 1 year contract with us. You have to stay." Like you know, this is where you grew up in. This is the club like you grew up in. Like you can't just be all sentimental. You know what I mean? We have a manager in Ten Hag who's he literally has an idea of what he wants to do, and so whether we don't get a striker or not, like I trust in Hag that. I trust in Ten Hag that he can still make us play the type of football, the sort of football that we want to see. And I just don't think that a player like Ronaldo can, you know, how do I say this? Like, I just don't feel like a player like Ronaldo can sort of fit in that system.
Yeah,
Nothing like I could be proved wrong. I could be wrong. I could be right, but that's just my opinion.
yeah,
But
for sure, for
I'm
sure. I hear you. I hear you. Listen, listen. Um, let's keep it moving. I got another person on the stream as well. I'm gonna get up, but big up yourself for joining and love, love, love. I'm gonna read some comments out as well. Love, Malcolm, bro. Peace up. We'll do some more streams together. Yeah. Love. So let's read out some comments. Mohammed says, Faz, you made me laugh by saying you don't believe unless the player hold the shirt. We are deadly club with the Glazonomics. Correct. I ain't believing unless the player holds it like this. MUTV is showing it. Man United Twitter is showing it. I ain't believing shit from any media source. I'm fucking sick of them. I'm sick of the media sources. Trey says, now we're here. Chelsea could swoop in for De Jong and they just paid tons of money for Rafinha, so we know they have plenty of cash. Yeah, but Todd went and had a meeting with Mendes out of courtesy, so I don't know. And Ronaldo going to Chelsea, boy, I'm finished. Ronaldo believes he has several elite years left. If United was getting some good signings and showing change, he'd probably be willing to sacrifice a year of missing out in the Champions League. Okay, I get you. Getting players is up to the board owners. All I was doing. Okay. Um, Logan says, I think Ronaldo wants to play till he's 40 plus. So 1 year to him is actually a long time. He seems his time's running out. I agree. I do agree. Big up James as well. My brother James. Make sure you join in if you can, James. We'll go for draws like Atletico, Faz. Mate, what can I say? Real Madrid don't want Ronaldo at this time. At this moment, he will only stop the development of Vinny and Rodrigo. Okay, that's my heart. Who else could have had Darwin? Bro, why are you rubbing it in? Why are you rubbing it in? Taking Ronaldo out of the picture, replacement battle out from the relegations spot. Taking Ronaldo out of the picture, replacement battle. Okay. And then Logan says his time is running out fast. 1 year is a long time for him. CS7 plus cash for Victor or Sim Hen. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I'm hearing this talks about Belotti. He's free, he's aging, but he could be an out and out striker for us. There's the striker from Inter as well. I forgot his name, Martinez, I think. My head is, yeah, I think the Inter striker, that's another one. So yeah, there are players out there that we could possibly replace Ronaldo with, but we ain't even signed Frankie De Jong. We ain't even gone and bought Timber. We were looking for Frankie De Jong, maybe Ericsson. I don't know. And then Anthony. Ronaldo was not part of the plan to leave right now. He wasn't. And I don't get why he would want to leave right now. I understand he could go and press the board, like saying these things. Maybe he's pressing the board to make the signing, but Barca's Laporte doesn't help this situation at all. At all. Imagine now Frankie De Jong goes and cuts his wages and stays in Barca. Then what do we do? Then what do we do? Every one of us were twerking for him. All of us. Every one of us. People physically told me on the phone, Frankie De Jong deal is done. Sign, seal, delivered. Don't worry. It's happening. Now what? What if, like legitly, what if it doesn't happen? Then what are we going to do? Ruben Neves? Tielemans? We'll have to, and we ain't even entertained anyone else. That's the maddest thing. We haven't entertained anyone else. Now Ronaldo goes, who's going to be up top? And in this day and age, I don't know about free strikers. If you want a proper striker, you go and pay 50, 60, 70 mil. An out and out striker, a clinical striker, a striker in form, a striker who's got good aerial threat. But I don't know if now Martial and Rashford can do that. If Martial and Rashford were having an okay season, let's say, They had an okay season last season. We could have said, you know what, you've had an okay season. Let's have a go. Let's have a go under this new manager. We're going to be putting all our hopes now on these two to carry this team. Yeah, they did some damage under Ole and this, that, but that was then. This is now. The football is different. The manager is different. The situation is different. The board is different. We're going on a, you know what the maddest thing is? We're trying to build something. We're trying to go on a rebuild. We are trying to go on a rebuild. And we haven't even been able to get materials in. How mad is that? You know, when you're building a house, you need to have delivery of materials. Bricks, cement, wood. We ain't had shit. We had one material that wasn't even probably the number one. Yeah, it wasn't the number one on the hit list to get. We ain't even done nothing. Frankie de Jong would have been the start of the foundation, then the wing back, then a centre back, or maybe a centre back, then a wing back. Then you go and get a winger, then maybe an extra striker, another midfielder. We ain't got no one. We can't even convince Ericsson. We can't even convince a player that's free, let alone pay for a player. This is a great opportunity for Malacia. Great opportunity. He used to make 13,000 a week. Now he's probably making upwards of 50, 60, 70,000 a week. Definitely making more than double. A huge payday for him. He's going to be loving it. A 22-year-old. Used to play in Feneud. And now he's come for play for one of the biggest clubs. Well, we ain't definitely the biggest club right now. I swear to God, we definitely are not the biggest club right now in the world. 15 million pound, 22-year-old left back, and we were all like screaming and shouting. Let me go and read some comments. Logan says 9 weeks doing fuck all with the De Jong deal. Thank you. Yet when I said it, negative FC. Negative FC. Frankie de Jong is done deal, signed, sealed, delivered. It's happening this week, this weekend, whatever. He ain't here. Last time I checked, he ain't here. Icardi can also be an option from PSG. Really? Now we're just saying plays for the sake of it. I wonder what they actually talk about in the transfer meetings. They probably just mess around. Mate, what can I say? Rodrigo doesn't play consistently. Could Ronaldo play on the wing again? Maybe. I don't know. Wing again. And who are you going to put in the middle? If De Jong doesn't come, which seems to be very obvious, Ronaldo leaves, Ten Hag era might start as a relegation battle. We need to sign a free agent. Belotti is free. He's not too old, 28. I bet you the Glazers on the phone to Jorge Mendes begging. I bet you. I won't be surprised. We just have the workers just sitting around waiting for the material to show up. That's right. Belotti, it could be Ten Hag's next Haller. I mean, Ten Hag has a big job on his hands. He's got to get Marcus Rashford back up and ready. He's got to get Martial up and firing. He's got to make sure he can tweak Bruno Fernandes. He's got to make sure he can improve Wan-Bissaka's game, Luke Shaw's game, Tellers' game if he doesn't leave. He's got to improve a little bit of Sancho so we can see more of him. He needs to be that winger that we really need on the left or right side. McTominay and Fred is just a total different story on its own. Let's not even get into that conversation. And now we got our main striker going. The main man, the top scorer of the club going. Wanting to leave as well, not go, wanting to leave. The Glazers and the board at the company saying they will bring the materials while the workers, Ten Hag and coaching staff are just sitting there and waiting for the materials for weeks. Mate, pre-season starts in a few days. Pre-season tour starts in a few days. We've bought one left back. We've bought one left back for 15 million, a 22-year-old left back. Pre-season starts in a few days. Man, we can't even get the players. Players that left because their contract ran out. We can't even sell players. We ain't even sold no one. The club is in disarray. It's a mess. Ten Hag era is about to start, and it's starting in the worst possible way. When everybody said we wanted to start in the best possible way. It's starting in the worst possible way. Oh man. Malacia is a game changer, according to some, probably will be average. We can't just because we signed a player, we're getting so excited. Yeah, he's gonna be a game changer. Oh my god, 15 million pound steal. Wait, wait, wait till February, March. See how it goes. I'm not even gonna say he's doing well after the first 6, 7 games. Wait till February, March. See what the points are on the board. You have to let him play against lots of different types of players for us to be able to make that judgment. Lots of different types of Premier League players for us to go and make that judgment. You lot are just like, not you lot, but people are just like, oh, Malacia's coming in and say, yeah, it's happening. Something's going to happen in the left back side. You ain't seen nothing. Nothing. Luke Shaw's been here 8 years. He's going to have a testimonial soon. Tell us he's 29 years. It's long for us. It is long. Alvaro Fernandez, is he ready to be a left back? To be on the bench? Is he ready? There's so many question marks. So many. I could see I don't know. If you don't have goal scorer, you are heading for another Europa League season. Mate, no, we're heading for below conference. And we were lucky that we even ended up in Europa because West Ham, they nearly had it, but they lost. If Den Hag have to get the players, bring players firing, then he'll grow hair on his head because the players are a bunch of clowns. Ronaldo just signed a 2-year extension. Malacia hasn't even signed the contract yet. He hasn't done his medical. It's not done. Thank you, Logan. Malacia ain't even done. And I'm sat here saying until the t-shirt, I see the t-shirt, I myself am, fuck me. Fuck me. Malacia ain't even done yet. I forgot. Imagine. In the midst of all this, I even forgot. In the midst of all this, I even forgot. If anybody wants to join and have a chat with me, talk to me, let me know your thoughts. The link is pinned to the chat, and you can join in, you can dial in, have a chat with me. But this is going bad. This window's going bad. Window's going very bad. Ain't one person can tell me this window's going good. Porridge FC. Porridge FC. Hashtag window just opened FC. Hashtag 100% FC. Hashtag nearly done FC. This is a bunch of mess. A total mess. I don't know what to do with this club. Ten Hag has ordered 15mm grass on the training ground, doing a bit of drills, and people getting excited. People getting excited for that. But listen, with the Ronaldo situation, I really don't think he should leave. I think he should stay. He's the main man up front. We need, and give him the captaincy as well. Give him the captaincy. If he leaves, who's going to be our captain? Bruno? De Gea? I would have liked Ronaldo to be a captain and then pass the armband off to the likes of Bruno, for example. It would have been a lot better that way. A lot better. But now he's leaving and Bruno's lacking tenacity and he's lacking some leadership, I would say. We're in a mess. We are in a mess. Just verbal agreements with Malacia. Yeah, that's right. So he ain't officially signed yet. We haven't even heard a report saying De Jong has arrived to terms of contract. That's another thing. Murder Madness, I don't understand how they can work so slow for so long and get nothing done. How are you telling me? Fee agreed. Fee agreed. Bid upon bid sent. Yet now, the club heads are saying Frankie de Jong's going to stay. This is a load of bollocks. This is a bunch of bullshit. It's messed. The whole situation is messed. I really don't understand how we have went and got a manager, yet we ain't got no players. I don't get it. You can't expect this manager to go and save every single player. Who I need someone to blame. Big up James. How you doing?
Yeah, good man. You?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Thank you for joining.
No worries, man.
Let me
No
tell you
worries.
what, you're looking a lot better than Manchester United.
I tell you what, mate, I seem to be one of the only people on your wavelength at the moment. Like, everyone seems happy about this Ronaldo news. What's going on?
How? Why? Were you guys not the same people who were screaming and shouting Sue when he was carrying this team and scoring hat-trick against Tottenham? Who's going to score the hat-trick against Tottenham now?
No one.
Who's going to give us the Champions League type of goals in
No
Europa
one,
League?
mate. No one.
Okay, James, I would have been happy if Martial was having a good enough loan spell. I would have been happy if Rashford was firing a little bit. I would have been happy if Jadon was like balling out of control. I would have said, okay, there's someone there. I would have been happy if Bruno had a bit more tenacity, he wasn't making rash decisions. There was certain aspects. I would have been happy if the defense weren't leaking goals. But there's nothing. There's one man carried the whole team, and people are happy. This is disgrace.
People are delusional, mate. Like, people are saying that, oh, we were better before Ronaldo came. And it's like, yeah, that's when we had an on-form Rashford, an on-form Martial, and Greenwood was at the club. Like, people are like, it's a different team now. Ronaldo was, what, third or fourth top scorer in the league last year? In an absolutely dreadful United team, by the way. Dreadful team. Like someone said before, I was on a stream before, and they were like, "Oh, United are the only team that would like want their ex-girlfriend back." And I'm like, "Yeah, if your ex-girlfriend's 50 and she's Jennifer Lopez, I want her back. Like, she's absolutely banging, mate. Still at 50, I don't care. I want her back. Like, he's one of the best players. He's an absolute bagsman, mate. Absolute bagsman. Can't afford to let him go."
If someone turns around, James, in all honesty, like, please, you're my friend. Please explain to me if I'm deluded or if I'm getting something wrong. But to ask that Ronaldo stays one more season and steadies this whole new start of an era a little bit, scores a couple of goals, double-digit goals for us, 20 goals or so, and then leaves, passes the armband onto someone and says farewell, would we and gets us top 4, would we not be in a much better situation?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, mate, not only that, we'd have a whole other 2 transfer windows to look for a replacement striker. We'd then be able to sign a replacement striker for more money that wouldn't have to play a bit part role because he wouldn't be competing with Ronaldo. He'd be Ronaldo's replacement. Like, everyone thinking we're going to get Nunes. It's like, we're not spending £80 million on a striker that's not going to play over Ronaldo every week. So that was never going to happen. Like, United need to be looking, if Ronaldo was staying, they need to be looking in the 30, £40 million bracket. And even then, if our budget's what, 120, are we really spending a third of that on a second striker that's barely going to play when there's so many other issues in our team? It's like, kind of, you've had this discussion about De Gea, but it's like that discussion. It's like, is he potentially an issue? At some point, you could argue there's a minor issue, but is he one of the 10 that needs solving on the pitch first? No. So you just don't address him with any kind of budget.
On your list, James, what number is the left back issue? 3, 4?
Like 6, maybe?
6, okay.
Like, genuinely, like, so a forward player, a DM, another midfielder, a right back, and a centre back are all ahead. So that's 5. So it's probably 6.
Okay.
Like, for me,
big up Trebs. Big up Trebs.
Yeah,
how you doing, bro? You good?
Big up James.
I just thought I'd join you guys all and make it easier. Yeah. Go ahead, Trebs. How you feeling?
Listen, I'll be honest. This club, I've gone to that stage where I'm not even going to rant anymore, man. I just feel like just smoke a spliff or smoke a weed and just relax. Because you know what? We could be declining the way other teams were declining many years ago. And now they're back. I mean, it's frustrating. I mean, some people on Twitter Spaces are just trying to be on their wavelength, trying to be optimistic. But in reality, our Man United is a PTSD. And when I say it's a PTSD, we've got practically one of the best managers. Yeah. I wouldn't say the best of the best, but I'll say one of the best. Yeah. And he's seen the team. He said in a press conference that Klopp and Pep era is going to go soon. What do? You pull your finger out your backside and you back the man. Yeah. Frankie de Jong, I'm not surprised if this ever was going to happen. I don't know what the situation is, but am I surprised? Am I shocked? No, I'm not. Because, Manchester United, they drag deals too long. I mean, to me, I give you an example, yeah? If it's a girl that you really want and you like her, yeah, you're not gonna wait for her to go get another man. You're gonna go get that girl. Do you get me? So she don't get the other guy. Do you get me? But Man United is that you don't know. I seriously, sometimes I feel like to say, do you know what? Just watch it for vibes. At the end of the day, do I think Ten Hag will get these players? I think you're gonna get some few players. Do I think that Frankie Dong is happening? I'm gonna say I'm not, unless I hear, here we go, he's holding a Man United shirt, medicals due. I am not saying he's a Manchester United player. I mean, people have said to me, Terrell's coming, Ericsson's coming, De Jong's coming. Only one of them so far came right. That's Terrell. I mean, he's flying out his medical on Sunday. What other things have come true? I mean, this club, I'm not putting no pressure on John
but
Murphy.
even
Yeah.
but
Go ahead,
Trebs,
sorry.
Malacia Trebs, Malacia ain't even fully signed yet.
No, but I think personally that will happen. I think that will happen. I'm not.
But and I'm sorry, but I James as well. I'm sorry, but I have serious stress now that I just want to see the player hold the shirt. Only then will I believe it. I ain't believing Sky Sports. I ain't believing Fabrizio. I ain't believing Ornstein. I ain't believing no fucking body unless MUTV show me that the player is holding the shirt. Because all these pictures of Malacia going like this is photoshopped.
Do you know what's funny though, James and Faz? Yeah, these two Frankensteins, Joe Glaze and Avram Glazer, what they've said, this is the big summer. You're not gonna do this, the big summer. What you doing? Frankie de Jong, it's literally you're holding that up, and now I'm hearing Chelsea trying to hijack it. Barcelona are saying he'd rather take a pay cut to stay. I mean, look, I'll be honest, United don't have any ambition. I mean, we're so lucky that City don't come calling. Because let's be honest, who is he really going to go? Everybody's saying Ten Hag, Ten Hag, Ten Hag, Ten Hag. Do you really think if City come calling, yeah, he's going to literally come to us? He's going to go to City. They might have, not disrespectful to Man United, but they have been winning major trophies more than us recently. 5 to 6 years, 7 years, they've been winning more major trophies than us. What league? I know they haven't won a Champions League yet. That probably soon could happen. You know what I mean? Because they got the likes of Haaland. Do you get me? And I know Calvin Phillips, they're squad depth, innit? He might not be a star, but they're squad depth. I mean, that's a football club that's act like a football club. I hate them scums to bits, yeah, but they act like a proper football club. Pepper says, I want this. Come on, go get it. I want that. Come on, I get it. The reason why they're where they are right now is because they've got ambitious owners, clear direction, and where they want to be for the next decade. Even if Pep was to leave, someone like Luis Enrique will come and steady the ship. Will say, you know what? I left you in a good team. Cool. Same thing with Liverpool. Klopp leaves, another manager will come in. Yeah, I wouldn't say the same level, but another manager that knows what he's doing will come in, and they're going to be successful. Where if Ten Hag leaves, we're going to be 10 years back. They're going to appoint Pochettino, probably most likely, because we were after them for years. They're going to be back because I don't think he's the guy. So I think this club is finished at a top level, man. I mean, the top 4 trophy that Glaze is hanging on about, that is a threat. Remember what I said to Flex on Fancam? Many like the Atletico game. That top 4 is going to be down. Newcastle, the likes of Newcastle is coming up. Chelsea, we don't know where they are. Spurs, with Conte getting back. Do you know what? I don't celebrate top 4. But if it means us losing top 4 for many, many years and the Glazers selling up, I'll fucking take that. I do not celebrate top 4 as a trophy. I'm sick and tired of it. We laughed at Arsenal fans for doing it. What makes us?
I agree with you as well.
It's taking a piss. I mean, there's some United fans that are celebrating top 4s. I mean, like, embarrassment. I don't even want to confront them. Like, it just, I feel not even to cry. I just feel to laugh in the face saying, is this your expectation? While City and Liverpool are winning major trophies, you're celebrating like top 4. Make it make sense, man. Honestly.
Let me ask you this, James. Let me ask you this: the fans that are saying that they didn't even want Ronaldo to come in the first place.
Listen. You know Ronaldo. It's whether he stays, whether he goes. Listen, I'm not trying to say I'm no player FC. Anybody wants to leave, they can leave. But the fact that I'm pissed off is I don't blame him for doing this. This club has got no ambition. I mean, I'm feeling sorry for Ten Hag because your best mate, your right hand man, have told you go to a football club. If you two are my guys and you telling me in decision, don't go there. We've experienced it. I'm giving you an example. Don't go there. I'm taking you two's advice because you've been there. You've been down that road. But obviously, Ten Hag, I love the man, but he wants to play that macho man. Let's see if they back you. I mean, I hope they do. I want Ten Hag to get full control. I want Ten Hag to ship all these prima donnas that don't want to be here, that already come and collect their wages. But this club is rotten from top to bottom. And the quicker they fucking sell the club, the better we get. I mean, if they was gonna sell on Monday saying new owners, I can think we'd be successful in 3 years. But you know what? They're not gonna sell.
let
And
me let
are
me
they gonna
let
appoint?
me
One second,
Chubbs, hold
Sam.
on, Chubbs. Let
Yeah.
me come to James for a sec. I'll come back
Yeah.
to you. James. So the people that are saying that they didn't even want Ronaldo to come in the first place, they didn't think it would have been a right fit. Yeah, they're happy about the 20 goals. What do you have to say to that?
What was our goal difference last season, mate? 0, 1, something like that. Worst ever points total in the Premier League. You take away Ronaldo's 19, 20 goals from that, where do we end up? The guy's got 815 career goals. And we're just saying, oh yeah, just leave. Just leave, it's fine. Like, listen, I'm with Trebs, right? I'm not player FC anyone. I'm a huge fan of Ronaldo. But if we were in a position where Ronaldo could go and we had amicable time to replace him and owners that would back the manager to find his replacement, I'd be like, fine. But if you lot think that Ronaldo is going and we're finding a replacement that's going to score the same number of goals and have the same number of impact and the same leadership as him next season, you're in a fucking dream world.
You know, I agree with you, James. You know what's thing is why do people don't fear us? Not, but you can have the best manager like someone like Enrique, who's the head of Ten Hag. Is these barbarian Frankenstein's, yeah, that are literally the issue. Joe Glazer, Avram Glazer, and the Glazer family, bro. They are the big issue. I mean, the fact that Ferguson was successful in spite of them. This is why I get onto Manchester United fans. Don't please, when you say we won with the Glazers, you're bigging them up. You're literally giving a credit. You're licking their ass. Don't say that. Use the word in spite because we've never been successful under them, bro. We were successful. We had a man like Sir Alex Ferguson who knew how to win things, who knew how to coach, who knew what to do. I mean, we don't have that, and this is the thing. And I genuinely believe like this club. This one, people laugh at me when I say we could end up like the way Liverpool win that footstep. It's not me digging at them. We could. It's 10 years next year. We're not going to win a league title this year. The next year, the
We're
year
a third
after.
of the way down,
It's gonna
We're a
be
third of
that
the way
time
down.
because at the end of the day, what it is, James, and what it is, Fast, it breaks my heart. Some fan base on social media, on Twitter, the sentiment attached to them players that have thrown Ozil under the bus, that have thrown Oli under the bus, even though I don't think Oli was good enough, even if he was given the tools, who threw Ragnick under the bus. I seriously, Ten Hag wants. He said, "You want." He's seen that, and he said, "You know what? I want my own place because this is not what I want." I mean, managers don't want to come here to go to finish top 4 every season. They want to come here to win. Jose said, "I want to win the league with Man United." So you need to do his back him. You had Ed Woodward. Now he's gone. Do I think changes are happening? No, because you signed one player. That's not convincing me to say, listen, they are changing. Like, look at Tottenham. Everybody said Danny Levy is a big problem to Tottenham. I speak to Spurs fans. What are they doing now? They're pulling the finger at us. Conte, who's a serial winner, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. They give him. What are they doing to Ten Hag? And I'm not saying Ten Hag's the level, but this man, he needs players. This team is shit. I can pick 11 Faz, 11 James, 11 trebles. We could do better than them. This shit. Luke Shaw, rubbish. De Gea, past his best. Wan-Bissaka, Professor X with no chair. Scott McTominay hides. You know what I mean? Like it's how you gonna even win and compete with likes of them? I mean, Ten Hag knows they're not good enough, but he needs players that he needs backing, time, but is he gonna get that? No. Is the club gonna sell up? No. This is why I'm saying give me the best manager in the whole world, like Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique, Pep, Klopp. They're not gonna succeed under them. I'm sorry.
Let me
People
ask
are
you this
so
then.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this then. So now that the situation is Frankie De Jong, we've had two blows, the striker and the CDM on the same fucking day. We only signed the left back. Do you see now Man United going and paying the big bucks, about 70 million, and just rapidly signing up Anthony, shifting Rashford in the middle, sticking maybe Sancho on the left and Anthony on the right? Do you think Anthony deal is more likely? Because Ajax have said they're willing to let Anthony go long as the price is right. Now with the Martinez deal, what's happening is Arsenal are all of a sudden now back in the conversation. They've all of a sudden decided they want to now hijack our deal. So they've come back into the conversation. So do you think
This is so
if
funny.
if now, hold on, Trebs, hold on. If now Ronaldo leaves, no Frankie De Jong, what do you think the club should do now? Go on. I'll come to James, then I'll come to Trebs.
What should we do? That's an option that you gave, to be honest, mate. I said a while ago, I think it was a week ago on a stream, I basically said the worst situation for Manchester United is they dilly-dally on this Frankie de Jong deal, and then it comes towards the end of the window and Ronaldo says, you know what, I'm fed up with this lack of ambition, fuck it, I'm off. And we've got no time to replace him, because that's a double whammy. Ironically, we've got a bit of time left in the window, but that's basically what's happened. So we can waive. I mean, if we lose Ronaldo and we don't get Frankie de Jong, that's like a complete disaster. And it looks like Ten Hag probably is going to play with a forward three. There's not really much talk of a two, so I imagine he'll play with a rotational three. You've got to imagine Jadon Sancho is going to be one of them. And then the other two spots, I think, to be honest, are up for grabs. And if Ronaldo goes, I don't think Rashford's nailed on. I don't think Martial's nailed on. So you potentially could look at someone like Anthony, who could play on the right-hand side. You can look at bringing someone in that can play all across the front three. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, mate. I would do everything I could in my power to keep Ronaldo for at least one season. I really would. Like all the fan base that are saying, no, just let him go. I'm like, I'm really not about that at this pivotal moment with Manchester United. Because let's face it, if Ten Hag has a disastrous first season, whether this fan base think they're going to back him or not, we all know how toxic it is on social media. We all know a couple of defeats in a row, you know, a big home defeat to Liverpool, a big home defeat to City. We all know how this fan base is going to go. Oh, we should have got Pochettino. Ten Hag's only done it at Tin Pot Club in a Tin Pot League, blah, blah, blah. And it'll all turn negative. You know exactly how it is. People like to be proven right. They like to just fit their agendas. So for me, it's imperative that we win some football matches between now and Christmas, and then hopefully they're back in again in the January window. And for that to happen, we need a Cristiano Ronaldo that's firing in our team.
Trebs, what do you think the direction should be now if Ronaldo leaves and Frankie De Jong?
Listen, there's no direction, man. I've just sad to say this, man. I think we are declining, and to see a club that we all grew up supporting, like, you know what I mean? I've supported this club for 21 years. I mean, to see this club declining, it pains me to say. And this is why I've went heated. I had spaces where I got heated with someone, yeah, like proper heated, and it got very personal. Do you get me? Because I said we can't win with the Glazers there, even in spite of them, is because they will never let a footballing people do the footballing stuff. Like, look, why do you think Paul Mitchell didn't come? Why do you think Luis Campos didn't come? Why do you think Ralf Ragnick left? Because these guys do not want to look at this, yeah. Okay, FSG have just given Salah a contract. This is what they've been waiting for. Like a lot of people, Mane have left. I know their wage bill, they've got problems in it. Yeah, we all know that. But Salah got a contract. Yeah. Does he have the right to have a contract? In my personal opinion, yes, he has. It's because he's been performing. Yeah. What in the right gives any other Man United player, someone like De Gea, someone like Shaw, someone like Bruno, to come on say it? You know what it is? Glazers will say, you know what? Here's the contract. The fact of the matter is, yeah, this club is not going to go anywhere until this. So that's why they say green and gold. We've heard them. Even if they was to do this, sign Frankie De Jong, sign Anthony, sign Martinez, and sign Eriksen free. Yeah. This fan base will literally stop everything, and everything will go back to normal again. And everybody will say, "Oh, Glazer's done this. We give them credit." Listen, look what happened when the big protests happened, when the fans come to the stadium. They signed Ronaldo, they signed Varane, and they signed Sancho. Where was the protest? It was all forgotten. Because you know what? Because Ronaldo supposedly was going to go to City, and that's the reason why that right happened. Not because they want the Glazers out in the Super League. People don't want to look into it because Ronaldo was supposedly off to City. It's why they rioted. And now then Ronaldo came to Man United. But you know what? With all of this being said, we can't be successful under the Glazers, no matter who comes in. Is a big player power at the club, big egos that need to go. The manager is not going to have that power to get rid of him.
Right. Okay. Well, look, my take on this. If Ronaldo leaves, Frankie de Jong deal goes out the window. We need to go and slap anything for Eriksen. Absolutely anything. We need to slap anything for Eriksen. We need to go and make the Anthony deal happen. We need to stick Martial and Rashford in
Sorry,
the
can you
middle.
guys hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you, bro.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So we need to stick them two in the middle. Come January, if we let's say get Belotti now, I don't know if we'll be able to go and give us 20 goals in the Prem. I don't know. It'll be a situation like Haller, maybe. And guess what? I am seeing boys and girls. I'm seeing on the TL Ajax fans saying Ronaldo to Ajax. Ajax fans are saying Ronaldo to Ajax. Take Anthony, then give us Ronaldo, and obviously some extra cash. This is mangling my head. Like, you don't understand. If I really start digging, I'll go too deep. So I think it'll be best if we can in January get a proper striker, because to compete in anything, we need a proper striker. To compete in any competition, we need an out and out striker. To think that Rashford and Martial can deliver anything in any competition right now is a stretch. Is a stretch. We ain't seen nothing. Elanga as well. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's been a video clip that's got loads of views about Elanga training, and people are like really impressed. Everybody seems to be training. Wan-Bissaka is training. Marcus Rashford is training. Jadon Sancho was doing bare training in the sun in a beach. Everybody's training. All the players want to train because they've had a bad season. This don't mean that a player deserves to play up top or a player deserves to be in the starting. It does not mean that at all. But what the weirdest thing is the Ronaldo and the Frankie de Jong situation came on the same day. This is what the most upsetting thing is, James and Trebs, because Ronaldo's agent is the biggest agent in the world. Agents talk. Agents know what's going on. It's very surprising that all of a sudden this media people as well have decided to post this news right on the money with both together. Because Manchester United now is a laughing stock. Laughing stock. Imagine Ronaldo leaves and takes a pay cut and goes and plays somewhere else for Champions League. And then Frankie de Jong takes a pay cut and stays in Barca. Forget Timber in that situation. Forget Timber. He ain't coming. He's looking at all this and thinking, fucking hell. Malacia is coming because he's used to make 13 grand a week. He's going to make 60, 70 grand a week, and at the highest level of football that you can get. Anthony, he loves Ten Hag to death. So he might be the only person that look to come. Other than that, it's back with the same squad. Back, boys, get ready for McTominay and Fred. Get ready.
Mate, I don't know why, like, so you're basically saying, like, you basically mentioned the words, oh, United are a laughing stock. United have been a laughing stock for a while. And I'll show you where the proof of it is. The proof of it is we've all done work for, like, United View. Like, if you look at any of the big United fan channels, they are mostly followed by other clubs fans. The same thing that happened to AFTV when they went viral, because people are tuning in to get their laughs and their kicks because United are going to lose or United are going to blow up and fans are going to blow up and it's all going to go nuts. And that when other clubs fans are tuning into you more for entertainment than they are focusing on their own club, that's when you know that your club's in the shit. Like if United were successful, like in the 90s, the 2000s, up until like 2008, then we wouldn't have loads of followers from other clubs. Everyone would hate Man United like they used to. Now they're just like, the fixture list comes out, right? And people look at United at Old Trafford and they think, 3 points. Brentford look at it, 3 points. Norwich, yeah, we might get a draw. We might scrape a win there. City and Liverpool don't even look at it, mate. They don't even look at it. Like in the title race last season, when City were coming to Old Trafford, it's like, did Liverpool really expect them to drop points? I think they were just counting that as a banker City win. We've been a lot like, I hate saying it, mate, because I love the club as much as anyone, and I've had a season ticket on and off for 26 years, and I absolutely love Man United to death. but we're a complete laughing stock, and anyone that can't see that is a little bit delusional.
We can go on about the Glazers out situation and all of this, but the Glazers ain't going out anytime soon. Nobody's interested in buying the club. We ain't hearing talks about it. So it's we want them to sell. Yes, we'll do all the chanting, all of that stuff. But the right now situation in hand is that window is a fucking shambles. End of discussion. That's what it is. The window is a whole shambles. Big up Trebs who joined.
Yeah.
And listen, I yesterday, James, I thought we can get top 4 and go for a little domestic run. I really did. I
A
thought
day is a
Ronaldo
long time
staying.
in football, Faz. A day is a long time in Man United Football Club.
I thought Ronaldo staying. He's gonna get fed by the likes of Frankie De Jong and Bruno and Malacia and Anthony if he comes in. He's gonna Ericsson may happen. Remember 5 Oh, James, I'm gonna lose my shit. Remember 5 signings, James.
Yeah, I do. It was a good day. To be honest, Faz, right? Let's spin it round with a little bit of positivity if we can. There's still a chance that Ronaldo could stay, and there's still a chance we could get Frankie De Jong. That's still a possibility.
You are right.
Both of these are a possibility. I'm not going to go like all Marcel and say that every little like Ronaldo going to positive, Ronaldo staying to positive, De Jong not coming to positive, De Jong coming, and then like he literally finds the positive in everything, right? For me, the only positive is if Ronaldo stays and De Jong comes. Like that's the only positive outcome. I don't want one of those to happen. I want both of those to happen, and Malacia to come, and a couple of others as well. If we can get like, I'm not going to go and like reel off 6 positions because we all know we're not going to sign all those players. But if we get Malacia, if we get De Jong, if we can get some kind of forward and then pick up Ericsson on a free, great. Add to that keeping Ronaldo, great window for me. Is it going to get us top 4? Probably not. Depends what happens in January. Depends how quick people bed in. It's unlikely because other clubs have strengthened. But that wasn't my aim at the beginning. I've talked to you about expectations before. I just want to see us playing like a style of football, see an improvement, get the fan base united, just kind of like have a bit more optimism going into games, enjoy the football again. After I left United View, honestly, mate, I didn't watch like 3 or 4 United games in a row because I didn't have to anymore. And that's never happened in my life. Like Saturday, 3 o'clock, I'll be there at Old Trafford every single week. It's my favourite time of the week. And literally, this last few games of last season, someone asked me to they asked me to do the match reaction on UV after the Liverpool game. They put me in the thing to do it. I was like, I didn't watch it. For the first time in my life, I didn't watch United against Liverpool, which is insane. Like if you'd have told me that last season or the season before that I wouldn't watch United against Liverpool, I'd be like, nah, no chance, mate. I'd skip anything. But I was in the gym working out because I was like, I might as well do something useful with my time. And as it turns out, I could have watched the match. I could have done the match reaction because we all knew how it was going to go.
I wanted to go into the first game, Real Valenco, and I wanted to see Ten Hag. You know how they changed the wheels in Formula One?
Yeah.
They put fresh wheels on, they let the car go, they see how it runs. I wanted to see that for preseason. I even went on the internet and tried to find tickets to Europe to go and see them play in is it Sweden they were going to play in, I think. And Bangkok as well.
Yeah.
I really thought they really sold it to me, James. The 5 players are coming. They really sold it to me. They had me.
I think they've been really sneaky, because I think they're going to have a not great window. I think the fans are going to want to give them some stick, and I think they've well and truly bottled it because that game against Vallecano at Old Trafford, they probably thought they were going to get a protest on the 31st or something like that. And what they've done is they've got a fixture in Madrid the day before. They play Atletico Madrid the day before. I think, and I'm pretty sure, you will see the first team squad playing in Madrid the day before, and the youth lads who won't cop any flack. I think you'll see them go out at Old Trafford, and I think it's a massive cop out from the club. I could be wrong. You might see some of the first team starters, but if you think you're seeing Fred, McTominay, Maguire, Rashford, that people, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, people like that against Vallecano, I don't think you will. I really don't.
It's weird. You know what the weirdest thing is? Just a couple of weeks ago, just like 2-3 weeks ago, multiple reports, Barca have to. HAVE in caps lock. Barca have to sell Frankie de Jong. They need to sell him. They must sell him. They will sell him. Frankie de Jong is up for sale. They even entertained our bids. They even spoke to us. They basically said to us 65 no, 17, 70, 70 no, 75, 80, okay. And then now they've just turned around. The sheer disrespect, James, from Barca.
Yeah.
The sheer disrespect.
Well, Trev said it before, mate. He said that, with the guy that like just watches while the girl goes off with another guy, right? And we're the guy that ends up in the friend zone, but that puts all the graft in. They put all the graft in. They do all the work. They make the girl feel fantastic, and then someone else comes in. You end up in the friend zone. You go for brunch. They go for dinner and sleep with the girl. That's basically what Chelsea are. Chelsea are the guy that goes home with the girl. United are the guy that end up in the friend zone every time, mate. Reactive FC, not proactive FC. They've been the same for years.
Who do you think takes Ronaldo now? Because does he take a pay cut and go to Sporting, who are in Champions League? And does 3 seasons there?
Like I heard Napoli, I heard Bayern, I heard a few things, but at the end of the day, I just think like in my heart of hearts, I think he'll stay. I do.
Thank you.
I've just got it in my head. I think he'll stay. I think it's a kick of the arse to the board to get moving. I think he wouldn't mind going somewhere else, but I also think he loves United. And if he thinks that he could possibly stay at United for 2 seasons, have one final flourish in the Champions League, then I think he'll do it. At the same time, if the club shows no ambition, he does want his Champions League goal scoring record. He does care about individual records. And if they show no ambition and they won't match his ambition, then he's got every right to tell them to fuck off. It's not like there's going to be listen, clubs will take him. You saw Ajax fans on Twitter before, they'll take him. I heard like Saeed had a Chelsea fan on his watch along before on his thing before. It was like, yeah, we'll take it. Like they're struggling with Werner up front or whatever. Like we'll take it.
Ronaldo, if Manchester, well, the actual statement is, Ronaldo said, "Let me go if you get a suitable offer." And also he's obviously addressed his concerns. I think it just puts a slight pressure on the board to maybe stretch the budget. They'll probably now start scrambling for money. They'll probably accept the Eric Bailly loan. They'll probably accept straight away the Hendo loan. They'll probably let Brandon Williams go for 7 mil. They'll probably just start scraping money left, right, and center and look to keep Ronaldo because firstly, Ten Hag, Ronaldo, Glazonomics, shirt sales, ticket sales, match day revenue, also the amount of revenue that Ronaldo brings for TV revenue as well. There's all these politics, and Ten Hag will probably think 1 year, just give me. It's weird. Do you think Sir Alex will maybe go and tell Ronaldo give Ten Hag 1 year?
Well, I mean, you've got to go back to Ten Hag's first press conference, haven't you, when they basically questioned him and they said, what does Ronaldo give you? And he basically turned around and said goals, right? That's all he answered. He just basically said goals. So Ten Hag knows exactly what Ronaldo brings to this team. And I said it before, Ten Hag will desperately want Ronaldo to stay for at least 1 season. Now, Ten Hag's got a 4-year contract, so there's no way Ronaldo's going to be here for 4 years, even with his fitness levels. He's not going to be at Manchester United for 4 years. He'll go back to Sporting, he'll go to the MLS, he'll go somewhere. So do you build a football club around Cristiano Ronaldo now? No, of course you don't. So I kind of get why people say, like why people are thinking long-term and thinking, he's not the future of Manchester United, so he might as well just go. But we're not in a position to let him go now. Next season's a different story, mate. We have this conversation next June, next July. I'll be like, yeah, absolutely fine. It's not a World Cup year or whatever. Go ahead. We've got the whole summer to do business. He can get released on the 30th of June. We'll sign someone in July. Happy days. We could do a pre-contract agreement like City did with Haaland, or, City signed Haaland, Liverpool got Nunes. They got it wrapped up early, right? This season is not the season to do that. We really, really, really need Cristiano Ronaldo to stay.
Well, listen, James, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. I miss you all the time and on the shows. I hope to see you. I hope to see you on outside Old Trafford every so often. But yeah, thank you for your time, and let's do something. I'll hit you up and we can make something happen. I love the connection that we have. We clearly have Obviously I welcome everyone, but it's nice that someone is on my wavelength. Someone is as pissed off as I am with the current window, and not just positivity. And I'm not just negativity, but I am pissed. And every fan should be able to express themselves how they want to.
Listen, at the end of the day, like I've had moments where I've thought, oh, you're negative for negative sake, but at the moment, you're pretty much bang on with stuff, and it's like
Yeah.
I actually think people are being the opposite, and they're being positive for being positive sake. Like they've been positive for so long, so they have to be positive even in this negative scenario. Like, why just call it for what it is at the moment? Like I try and do that, and I'm like, when there's cause to be positive, I will be positive. But at the moment, you've got to look at it overall and think Manchester United's a bit of a shit show at the moment, and if you're not admitting that, then you've got your head in the clouds.
True.
But
Listen,
pick up yourself,
thank you.
keep doing your thing.
Yeah, big up, big up. Thank you to yourself as well. You're looking great as always, and big up all the people that tuned into the show. Listen, Ronaldo, please don't go. Please stay. Give us one season. Murta, go and sign the players. Go and get Frankie de Jong. Do whatever you need to do. Hijack this player, whatever. We need to hold. We need to. Might turn into a hostage situation. Keep Ronaldo. I swear. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. I can't. I cannot. He needs to be my captain for next year. Anybody who says otherwise and says they didn't want him all this, they're lying. They are lying. Everybody wanted him. Everybody wanted Ronaldo. Everybody loved when he scored. Every time. Everybody agreed he should have been on the player of the year for the club. And he did. Everybody loved that David De Gea got player of the year. Everybody agreed that Ronaldo and David De Gea were the two individuals that really carried this team. Put David De Gea's distribution aside. This man is an alien. He can create things. He can score goals like no other. And the fact that we can even think to let him go now. 1 year. I'm asking for 1 year. Ronaldo, we had so many good times together. We let you go and do your thing in Real Madrid. How many years did Ronaldo give Juventus? 2-3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Don't do us like this. Don't. We're in the mud, and I know you want your Champions League goals. I understand. It is a huge sacrifice from myself, from a fan asking Ronaldo, from fans asking Ronaldo. There's a small minority that want Ronaldo to stay. And to the majority of the people that are saying they didn't want him, they think it's a good time for him to leave. I humbly disagree. I don't wanna go and start belittling anyone or whatever, but I humbly disagree. It's upsetting. It is so upsetting when I have been constantly bashing this window because I saw it for what it is. Murto, Arnold, Fletcher, the deputy DOF as well. I forgot his name. Matt Judge was here until last month. He's just left. These people need experience in the market, in the window. Murto ain't handled windows like this. Arnold ain't handled windows like this. Darren Fletcher ain't handled windows like this. And there are reports. Go and do it. Go and do the research. There are reports where it says Darren Fletcher will also be part of the negotiations. The officials, whoever you say, this is a bad situation, my people. This is a really bad situation. And we cannot afford to lose Cristiano Ronaldo at this time. I know he's not in his prime. He's very old. But he is not a normal... I don't care. He is not a normal person. Trey, I know I agree with you. He is about winning. He is. And that's exactly why we need to keep him, so we can win something. I'm not saying like the league, but I'm just saying we can win some games. We can get into top 4, top 3. We can make a little run in the domestic cups. Can do a little damage in Europa. I know he doesn't want to hear, oh, oh, oh. I understand. He don't want to go to the likes of Russia and Kazakhstan and all them corner ends. But it is what it is. Gabriel Jesus left Champions League to go into Europa League. I'm not comparing Gabriel Jesus to Ronaldo, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Liverpool have gone and strengthened. Man City have strengthened. Arsenal have strengthened. Chelsea are doing business. Flipping hell. Neymar to Chelsea, I'm hearing. Bear talks like this. Malcolm said Sue in Kazakhstan. He ain't about struggling. One more chance like Michael Jackson. I'm upset. Chat, I'm very upset. He don't love us though. With that down bad guy trying to keep a girl flirting with that other guy. CR7 all about himself and his profile. I somewhat disagree. Has Ronaldo made any big difference for us? Who scored the goals? This fan base. Who scored the goals? Has Ronaldo made any big difference? Who scored the goals? What position? We wouldn't have even made it out the group stage of Champions League if it weren't for Ronaldo. We wouldn't have made it out of the group stage if it wasn't for Ronaldo. You must be. If Ronaldo was watching this, what would you say to him? Please. Hold on. Frankie de Jong will make it happen. Myrtle will make it happen. We'll even try and somehow stretch and get Anthony and Ericsson. Relax. I know you got to deal with another season of Dallo and Bissaka and maybe Telles and Maguire. We'll do something to get you Anthony, Ericsson, Frankie de Jong, and Martinez. We'll make it happen. Glazers will pull the money out their pocket and just start making it happen. Just give us one season. Give us one season. You know what? If you don't want to play in Europa, don't play. Just play the league games. If we make it to like the knockout stages and whatever semis and whatever, then you can play in Europa and help us out. Because I know you might not want to play in the group stages. Might not want to play. And I know you got the World Cup as well. I know, Ronaldo, you got the World Cup as well. I appreciate you. And I know Sir Alex asked you for a year as well. But you are 37. Where are you going to go now to win the Ballon d'Or? You think you can go Bayern and win the Champions League? You really think you can go Bayern and win the Champions League? Really? You think you can go in Bayern and become Ballon d'Or winner again? Really? At 37 years of age? Okay, I think you'll do really well. A Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo. I don't know. It seems like Ronaldo just wants to play Champions League. That's it. He just wants to dance with the likes of Pogba and Messi and all them. And Mbappe and Neymar and all them. The big ballers. And does this take a big hit on his brand? Does this take a big hit on Ronaldo's brand? Possibly. He's never, ever, ever not played in the Champions League. He is Mr. Champions League. He's Mr. Champions League. But this was before, not now. You are aging. And so are your skills and abilities and attributes. So considering that, stay. Get us to Champions League. Maybe even stay in another extra season if you end up getting us in this Champions League. But this is long. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking he's going to retire here. I've lost my mind. I have lost my mind. That's right. Where would we be? Danny. Trey will answer all this for you. I think he's not dumb, of course, but he is loyal. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale settings. But if anyone, yeah, Trey, thank you. If anyone could get us to the Champions League, it would be Ronaldo. We missed out on Nunes. We ain't got Haaland. Lewandowski. Do we go and dive in for Lewandowski now? All I'm saying is, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'm really upset today. Two blows, two left hook and right hook on the same day. On the same day. I am really, 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 really upset. Window is preseason in a few days. Preseason in a few days. I'm really pissed. Preseason in a few days. Man, them have got Nunes and Haaland. They're letting go of Sterling to Chelsea. Rafinha. Neymar is just lingering about, might come to Chelsea. I don't know. I don't know. Are we going to get slapped by Raul Valenco? Is Brighton going to slap us? Liverpool are going to slap us. What's going on? What is going on? People got excited about the 15mm grass. 15mm grass people got excited about. People got excited about a little triangle drill that these men are doing on the pitch. No. No. Thank you, Joshua. Big up, Joshua. Big up Joshua Lewis. Big up yourself. These Rashford Stan and Martial Stan accounts are like this right now. They're like this right now. They're spitting and rubbing their hands. The Rashford and Martial Stan accounts. But Martial and Rashford ain't done fuck all last season. Fuck all. Not one leg to stand on. Sevilla's own manager said he don't want Martial. Yet the guy comes in smiling into Carrington. It's going to take a lot for me to start trusting these players. Because Ronaldo and David De Gea are the only two I can trust. Honestly, a little bit of Sancho, a little bit in Elanga, but not as much. Not as much. A little bit of Sancho, little bit of Elanga, and the full trust on Ronaldo and De Gea. The rest, I cannot trust them. Why are they rubbing their hands? Because it's their time now. They all want Ronaldo out. They all want Ronaldo out. They even dare to say that they didn't think Ronaldo should come in. It's baffling the disrespect these fans have. I won't be surprised if some of these fans deep down think they can win something under Glazers again. They can win the Premier League under the Glazers again. The sheer delusion that we could have got 5 players. The sheer delusion that they thought that Frankie de Jong is done is absurd. Is absurd. But listen, we thought we would have had a good window, and this window has been bollocks. No disrespect to Malacia, who also hasn't even come in yet. We also haven't come in yet. Empire says, we actually need Ronaldo's motivation to the young lads. What's going on with this club? I don't know what's going on, and I agree with you. We do need his motivation. We will be forced. Will we be forced to use Garnacho? Chase Samaka, it ain't an ideal situation either way we look at it. It is not. It is not. How much do we think we can get for Ronaldo, chat? Let me know. Viewers, let me know in the comments, how much would you accept for Ronaldo? How much? Danny. This is Martial took us to the FA Cup under LVG, the same manager that people didn't like his style of play. They didn't. They didn't like his style of play at all. And where is he now? Trying to sabotage our timber deal. He's trying to sabotage our timber deal. That's what he's trying to do. If he's loyal to Hart says if he stays, his loyalty to the badge, not for anything else. I'll also understand if he goes. 25 million. Not even half. Not even half for what we need to pay for Anthony. I'm finished. Listen, it's been an amazing conversation. You've heard me rant. You've heard me be emotional. You've heard me be upset. What can I say? I can't say anything. I am pissed. Yeah. I am finished. But listen, thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like if you want to. Make sure to hit the subscribe if you want to. I'll do a bit more streams. I'll do a bit more. I've been chilling. I took a break. I'm tired. Honestly, my people, I'm tired. I had a long season last season. I'm going to have a long season this season. The World Cup is here, so I've been prepping for that as well. But I guess I'll start doing a stream probably every day or so. The turnout's been good. So yeah, thank you all. Take care. And Ronaldo, please don't do this. Not right now. Not right now. Big up, everyone. Big up. Strap up for the bumpy ride.